Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I'm finally getting to try the new zombie map, Ascension. I've been dying to try this map for a very long time now. Finally got my computer back, as most of you are probably already aware of, and I know very little to nothing about this map. I watched a couple videos when it first came out because, obviously I was curious about it, wanted to know what was going on with it, but I have no idea where the weapons are. I kind of know where the power is, but I mean, I'm basing most of my knowledge just on like the arrows on the wall and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty fresh to this map, and so I have a go at it, and I don't do too bad for my first attempt or whatever. I think this is definitely a map that would be a lot of fun with other players. And here, like normally, I wouldn't buy weapons this early, but because I have no map knowledge, I wanted a weapon other than the pistol. So yeah, decided just to go for it. Like I don't even know where the barricades are. I have no idea what's going on. So like I'm not really sure where the zombies are going to be coming at me from and stuff like that. So I'm really winging it hardcore. And it was right here when I started building that I noticed I have no, like half my HUD is gone. If you'll look, which now it's obvious if you haven't already noticed it, you can't I have no idea how many points I have. I have no idea how much ammo I have. There's just no display except for what round I'm on and what perks I have. So that's pretty sketchy, and that made this a little challenging because it's like if you're getting ready to go through a door, let's say you have an Alamo and you're like, okay, when I run out of ammo or when I have exactly enough points, I'm going through this door. I don't have that luxury right now. I have to just kind of hope that I have enough. So what I ended up doing was I basically would just kill stuff uh, to a certain point where I'd be like, you know what? I think I have enough points by now. I've been killing stuff for a minute. So, like right there, I had no idea that I was out of pistol rounds. I thought, I was basically just burning through them just to get points, but still. So, it does make it a little bit harder. Like, it's not hard enough because I have zero knowledge of what's going on. Plus, like I said, I think this map would be better with a group of people. Some of the maps I can play solo, no problem. Kino der Toten, I have zero issues when I play it. I actually find it to be more difficult with other people, unless you're playing with people that are like on the same page as you and are good to go. Usually it makes it more difficult than anything else. But this map, really feel the pressure on solo. It's doable. I already started to form some strategies just, from this first time of playing, and I'm definitely going to play this a lot more. And hopefully I'll have to start watching an Ascension gameplay just to see like what other people are doing as far as how far they're getting. Right here, I just thought for the heck of it, I would pause it real quick and unpause it just to see if like my HUD would come back magically, but it didn't. But yeah, I kind of want to see like how far other people are going, like what the good posts are. I don't know what's a good, you know what I mean? Because like, like when Kino der Toten first came out, for a little while the highest map there was on solo was what was like 22, and that was my initial goal, was to get to 22, which I did, but that obviously got quickly passed, and my personal high was 27. I definitely feel like I could have got more, but I just never had the opportunity. Losing my computer, I just couldn't really hammer this game as hard as I would like to try to perfect it or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, after like I've never been in here before, but I'm really happy to find the MPL. This weapon is a beast and it tears zombies up. And the other problem I'm having is that we actually I have a couple buddies of mine that we wanted to play zombies together. We never could when we were in and right here I'm just kind of like letting the last zombie linger so I can learn what's going on with this map, and obviously this is my Alamo, so figure that much out. But anyway, we've really been wanting to play some group stuff, but because I was in Korea, the lag was too bad. So as soon as I came back to the States and got my PC, I was like, okay, now I'm good to go. Let's do this, guys. And something's going on with Steam where we can't invite each other to a game. And we thought it was Black Ops screwing up because we kept trying to play zombies, and like I would invite my buddy to a private match, and then he would accept and then get put into a random map with random people. So it was like, what the heck? And then and we kept trying. Like, we would quit out of the game and then come back in, and it still wouldn't work. And then we would like turn off Steam and start it back up, and it still wasn't working. So I was like, what's going on, Black Ops? Like, and Black Ops was really making me mad, and we were like, you know what, we need to. And there was nothing going on in the forums. So then we were like, well, I really wanted to play a first-person shooter, but let's just play some Left 4 Dead. I wasn't really, honestly, I wasn't really in the mood for Left 4 Dead, but I figured, you know, like, let's just, you know, just so we can play something together other than Battlefield, because Battlefield works, but that's not, that, you know, the online play for that's outside of Steam, and the invite system is outside of Steam. So we started playing Left 4 Dead, and same problem. I sent him an invite, he accepted, and he got sent into some random lobby, and then vice versa. I tried the same thing and got sent into a random lobby. So I guess if any of my viewers know what the deal is with that, is that Steam wide, or is there something going on with just, you know, have you ever heard of that? Like, are you experiencing the same problem? Like, again, is it Steam wide, or is it just like us, like we're having an issue with it? So I don't know. That was really weird. So we couldn't play any multiplayer, although he doesn't have the map pack yet for Ascension, but you know, I wanted to play some Keener the Toten with him for sure. I've had, you know, I'm obviously I'm a big zombie fan, because anyone that watches my channel knows that I play a lot of COD zombies, but I haven't been able to play any multiplayer with it pretty much at all. I play with some randoms, like, you know, some Korean or Japanese people, just because that's the only people I could play with without lag. But I want to play with my, you know, my actual friends, not just randoms. So that's pretty frustrating. And right here, I pick up the nuke just because, you know, normally I wouldn't pick up a nuke this early, but I don't know. Again, I kind of feel the pressure of this map a little bit just because I have zero map knowledge. So yeah, but I have to say the zombies look awesome for this map. You know, like the scientists, and like some of them got gas masks, and then there's just like you know, I guess they're not, you know, like the cosmonauts. I was about to say astronauts, but I guess they're cosmonauts. But yeah, it's just, there's a lot of pretty epically designed zombies, and they look awesome in black and white. I think this is a really cool idea. It's something new, starting off in black and white, and it's like this, you know, Wizard of Oz thing going on where it switches to color after I found a power. And I thought they looked great in black and white, and I was really enjoying this. But when it switches to color after I finally find the power switch, spoiler alert, I guess, because I find the power switch. And there I was, you know, I was out of ammo, so I had to. I don't really like the PM63, but there's no weapons off the wall, and I don't know what kind of weapons are going to be off the wall when I open this door coming up, so I figured I might as well buy. Plus, I have no idea how much ammo I have left for the MPL, so it's like, you know, maybe if I knew I had a, you know, pretty full amount, I would wait until I open the next door to see what's up there, but because I didn't know, I pretty much had to buy the PM63. But anyway, yeah, when it switches to color, they look really gruesome. There's some scary looking zombies in this map. They're doing a great job, and to be honest with you, I don't plan on buying the next Call of Duty, which is, you know, for most people like blasphemy. It's like one of those games like you have to buy it. You know, like everyone always buys, like all my friends anyway, not all of them, but majority of them always buy the latest copy of Madden. Even though every year they'll complain about how see right here, I have no idea what this map is about, and I'm just walking backwards, and I don't even know where I'm going. So it was a little sketchy at first, but anyway, yeah, they always buy the latest copy of Madden, and then they complain about how buggy it is and how it's a crappy football game. But because it's the only football game there is, like, they end up having to get it anyway. And I'm just like, you know what, to hell with that. So I'm not buying Madden anymore, and I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty anymore, because you know what, it's not the only shooter. There's a lot of good shooters. Next November is when Battlefield 3 comes out. I play Battlefield Bad Company 2 a lot. That's like my go-to. Love the stakeout, by the way. Awesome weapon, especially when it's upgraded. It's beast mode. But anyway, and you know, I don't have a ton of time to play games, and especially to record. I want to record for you guys as much as I can, but you know, most of my viewers know that I'm, you know, in the Army. I'm a husband and father of 4. 3 of my kids live with me at my house. So, you know, free time is not something that I'm that I come across often. So, you know, what little time I have for gaming, I'm gonna make sure it's on something that I really thoroughly enjoy. And you know, I enjoyed And right here, I had no idea what that was, and then I was just like, whoa, yes, awesome. I never played 5. I mean, I did, but I didn't like 5, so I didn't really play it. So I don't really know much about the Death Machine power-up, but yeah, awesome. And it was a good time for it because I was needing to reload and stuff like that, so now I just obliterate. But anyway, I mean, really the only reason I would have been genuinely upset that I spent money on Black Ops had it not been for zombie mode. If there was no zombie mode and it was just, you know, the regular whatever, it would have made me mad because I don't even like the multiplayer. And like Modern Warfare 2 was, I didn't like the multiplayer for that either, to be honest with you, but it was fun. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, I still enjoyed it because everyone I knew played it. So I would never play it by myself against randoms. Like, the only time it was fun is when I was playing with my friends. So that's the only reason I had that game, which would be the only reason why I would pick up the new Call of Duty whenever it comes out. But yeah, I have enough friends now that are actually that are on the same boat as me. They enjoy Battlefield more than they do Call of Duty, so probably not gonna mess with it anymore. And the only reason I would ever get it is if there was a zombie mode. But it's a pain in the butt to spend $60 on a game if all you're gonna do is play the one mode for it that's, you know, only like 10% of the actual game. So what I would love to see is, especially since Infinity Ward is making the next Call of Duty, is if and right here I didn't even know what was coming out of the box. I just knew that I needed ammo and another weapon, so I just picked this up, and I pretty much knew I was gonna die. But I mean, it is what it is. It was one of those things where I didn't know what to expect in the next room, and it ended up being a really small room. So, yeah, that kind of failed me out. But anyway, I think while Infinity Ward is, you know, making and getting ready to churn out the next, and right here I was like, oh goodness, they're coming from the ceiling as well. This is ridiculous. So I don't hang out in this room that often because by yourself, this is definitely not going to be an easy room to defend. There's a stairway where they're all going to be coming up from, the roof, and that barricade. So there's no safe zone where you can kind of funnel them to a situation or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I think Treyarch should make a first-person zombie game separate from Call of Duty. Like, change the characters. Like, it doesn't have to be the same 4 guys that we've been dealing with, you know, throughout the 2 games that they've had zombie mode for. And just make a full-fledged first-person shooter zombie game where, you know, they can just come up with their own stuff. Like, it can be built on the same engine as Black Ops, so, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for them. And all they got to do is the map design, probably come up with new weapons instead of just rehashing the same weapons. I think that would be awesome. So I'm hoping that they're going to do something like that. They're not going to, but that would be cool. I'm way over my time, which is pretty common for me, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. But so yeah, thanks for watching my first gameplay for Ascension, and I'm gonna work on some strategy for this map and try to figure out exactly what it is that we're supposed to be doing in it, so that I can really conquer this map. And yeah, I'm gonna find out what the milestones are on YouTube, and then that's gonna be our goals for the next video. So until then, guys, laters.